see if I can do this without getting attacked by a mama bird. So I have this cute little flower pot right here. And there's a bird nest in there with a bunch of little babies. That looks like 4 little hungry baby birds. Mama's been running back and forth from the blueberry bush, getting all kind of grub and berries to feed these little babies. When she runs away, they just start hollering. I'm sure she's not too happy with me right now, but she just ran off to get some more food. It's a little wren, I believe. Has a little nest in here. See if I can move that out the way. Right here by my porch, hidden in plain view. Well, Miss Peppermint, she hatched out some little baby ducks. I see 5 little peepers sticking up. She was the only one that I thought that may possibly have a chance of hatching some out. It's her and Mr. Papa Duck, the Indian runner, have been seen out in the wild doing wild things. Now the Muscovy ducks, they've kept sitting on their eggs, but I was pretty sure theirs wasn't going to hatch. But I do have a Muscovy duck sitting on a couple of geese eggs. She might actually hatch those geese out, I'm not sure. But of course everyone's over here trying to see what all the excitement is about. I have to put a little board up here because it was raining to kind of give her a little shelter. She would have to put it out here on the side of the pig pen, so I'm hoping that this tin is going to keep them away from going across to the pigs, because we know it's not cute, just like all those Walt Disney movies. Pigs will eat baby chicks and baby ducks. So we'll see how it goes. Get a different angle here so y'all can see Miss Peppermint and her little babies. And over here we have this beautiful Muscovy duck. I do not think her eggs are going to hatch. But like I said, I just kind of give up on hunting down duck eggs. But she is sitting on a couple of goose eggs. So, who knows? She might hatch out 1 or 2. Right beside her is where now the mama goose is starting to sit on her eggs again. Her eggs are most definitely fertile, but no one has hatched them out yet. But Miss Muscovy here is sitting on her eggs mixed with a couple of geese eggs. And I do not think our Papa Duck, our Indian runner, he's really old. I don't think he was able to actually accomplish and be successful with the job. Her being a much bigger duck than him. He actually has tried multiple times, but didn't seem to be as successful, because a couple of the Muscovies already tried to hatch out eggs and they've already abandoned the nest and the eggs did not hatch. But Miss Peppermint, on the other hand, she was the perfect size for the Indian runner. So yeah, they're probably just little mixed breed ducks, but nevertheless they're still cute as heck. And we couldn't be happier to let them try and see if they could hatch out some eggs. We for sure did not need any more eggs. We are still getting over 1.5 dozen eggs a day, down from about 3 dozen a day. So we definitely had no problem letting them sit on some of these duck eggs, because we just have way too many eggs. We've sold some, we've given some away, and now everybody else has got access to eggs. So people just aren't wanting any farm fresh eggs. But I have to say, if any of my local friends want some eggs, I still have plenty to share with you. Just have to come out here and get them. But I give up on even selling them. If I just see people, I'll ask them, hey, you want some eggs? I have plenty. I will share the bounty with you. We are still getting tons of eggs. Chicken eggs, duck eggs, guinea eggs, and geese eggs. I have done put up eggs just about every which way you could possibly think. And really, to let you in on a little secret, I was never actually really that big on eating eggs. But I can tell you, being a homesteader, I have learned to enjoy eating eggs for the health benefits and just because that is what the Lord has blessed me with. So I have learned to enjoy eating eggs every which way you could possibly think of and preserve them multiple different ways. And we don't even have a whole lot of chickens or ducks. I guess to some it may look like we have a lot, but really, technically, it's not that many compared to a lot of people, what they have. But I can tell you one thing, feeding them the pumpkin smoothie, I had a video on that a while back, it most definitely, dramatically increased the amount of eggs that my animals laid. It has just almost been unreal how much they have laid this year and the last year and every year since I found out about making the pumpkin smoothie. So that was just something I thought I would share with y'all a while back so that it would help your chickens, your geese, your ducks, your goose, guineas, turkeys, whatever have you, to help increase the amount of eggs that they lay and also just improve the health of your animals. It most definitely is something that has increased the amount of eggs that my chickens lay. They don't eat anything special or anything fancy. They do get the free range. And I try to give them their pumpkin smoothie probably 3 times a year. Now my goats get it 4 or 5 times a year because it does work with deworming them. So just some little frugal tips there. If you want to have a bunch of eggs and healthy eggs, don't forget about the little pumpkin smoothie. You will most definitely have an increase in eggs. But be ready. You're going to have more eggs than you probably can eat. Little Miss Peppermint has the most deepest voice of all the little ducks around here. Looks like there's only 3 eggs left, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to hatch. I thought there were 4 eggs left, but all 5 little babies are doing good. And our male goose is most definitely being a good daddy. He's very protective of the hens or the Muscovy ducks and even Peppermint with her babies. He definitely watches out for everyone. He's a great protector in the barnyard. He doesn't like that I have this board kind of flipped up so I could see him better. If I can zoom in a little closer. Oh, he is not happy. Everybody seems to be doing pretty good. We had got her and Patty. It was a Peppermint, was a black one with the little top notch on their head, and then she was black and white, so we named her Peppermint. Another one was Patty, and unfortunately something got Patty, so she was kind of left by herself, and she hangs out with the geese because they were raised together. You have to go way back and see some of those videos where they were raised with the geese. So I was happy to let her hatch out a few little ducks, so she would have some more of her kind running around. She's kind of like the only one out here like herself. The baby animals are just the cutest. And we're just going to go ahead and let her take care of them and hope and pray that nothing gets them. So far, she seems to be doing a wonderful job. I definitely think that the Papa Goose there thinks he's the daddy. He has been a great protector for all the little barnyard animals. If anybody's sitting on eggs, he's quick to let you know that you're not welcome in that little territory. Trying not to get too close because I don't want to scare them and then run off into the pig yard. I know that would be total terror and deadly. But I just want to try to get a good view for y'all. They are so adorable. And she's had them out the nest for 2 days now, running around, teaching them how to eat. And they seem to all be doing quite well. Well, they perked their little heads up when they heard those guineas cutting up. Must have been a hawk or something flying over. They are definitely the alarms. Well, I guess that's all of the cuteness for today. Thanks for joining me today, and thanks to all of my subscribers, and welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. We are happy to have you here visiting, going along the little journey of homesteading with us. Hope y'all enjoy seeing the little baby ducks. So farewell, homestead family, friends, and neighbors from the Cozy Cottage Homestead.